Is this the best moderate quick service?
Princess Bear, today we're at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort because honestly, I just miss the beach.
And we love the quick service here, so it's time to just crawl around the Caribbean beach.
We're gonna get full, I'm gonna get naked. This is gonna be a video.
Right.
But as your number one choice of food infotainment, we're here to investigate, so you don't have to. She's vegan. I'm not actually getting naked in this video. Wrong platform.
It's time to foodie and chill. This is the one and only on-menu vegan option here at Cabana. You can only do a salad. It's funny, they actually serve burgers here, but they don't have Impossible Burgers, even though the Impossible Burger is available at CenterTown Market. So I guess if you want a burger, go to CenterTown, unless you're not vegan, and then it doesn't matter. You can, however, order the Chef Mike bread with the guava butter and the caramelized onions here, too, as a vegan. I just didn't because I wasn't feeling the bread. But if I wanted the guava butter or the caramelized onions and I had more things to put it on, because I'm not going to put it on a salad, then I would have ordered it. But I don't have a knife. I don't even know. That's not how you toss. You don't toss your salad with a knife. Do not do that. That hurts. Okay. Let me get some tomatoes, some lettuce, and then there is so much avocado on this. I am almost scared. All right. Cilantro-Lime vinaigrette is a choice. Is it the right choice? I will say, I wish more salads on Disney World property had black beans on it or chickpeas. A lot of salads don't have beans on them, and I feel like that's a missed opportunity. I really like what the black beans bring to this salad. It's very fresh tasting. There's red pepper in it, but I don't actually taste the red pepper at all. The avocado is really nice. The dressing tastes like something you would get at Sebastian's Bistro. So overall, this salad is giving me like a sample of Sebastian's Bistro, like a salad plus like their food all in one. And I don't know if I like that. I kind of do because Sebastian's is an underrated gem, but I don't know. I wish that they had more substantial items. There's so many amazing vegan options here at Caribbean Beach. It's one of our favorite resorts, moderates. They used to have a vegan jerk patty. They would make a patty in-house here. And it was jerk, and it was so good. I wish they would do something like that again because that was amazing. And I really think they should expand this menu. I will give this a 3 out of 5 salads. It tosses my salad, but I don't really care if it calls me or texts me or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter.
Cabana has always been the sort of odd duck here at Caribbean Beach. No slouch. Most of the food here is rather tasty, but like you sit in between one of the biggest quick services on property, one of the best all you care to enjoy is on property. You probably share a partial kitchen with that place, but the options have sort of been like all over the place. You used to be able to get a really good Impossible Burger here and that jerk patty here, but the menus rotate. It's weird that you can get one inside and not out here. But we like a good salad. We enjoy some rabbit food. An avocado, well, that feels at least a little millennial coated, as they say. All the fixins, this nice, like, almost like green goddess thick dressing. That lime crema dressing dances like island people to like a island drum. Like it is heavy on the lime, heavy on cilantro. My taste buds is dancing. Whether they're dancing because they want to or dancing because their feet are on fire, I'm not quite sure. But I do like how it plays with the avocado. Everything in the salad's really fresh. But it feels like an appetizer. It doesn't feel like an entree. And if it's going to be your only plant-based option on the menu, it should feel like an entree. No knock on it. I love the flavors. I would definitely eat this salad. But if I ate the salad just for like my meal, like a dinner, I'd be kind of upset. I'd be a little upset. Justifiably so, I think. I give it 3.75 out of 5 claws. It's a good salad. It just needs something else. It's missing something. Call me now. Going to Jamaica for the Jamaican jerk wings. I used to be on the hunt for the best wings on Walt Disney World property. I long since gave up on that ever since they closed the ESPN zone on the boardwalk. But every once again, I get curious.
Wait, was that your favorite?
It was my favorite. And I have not had wings. The closest I've gotten to wings that good have been the PB&J wings at Steakhouse 71. But you get so few of those. They're good. You get so few.
They don't have those anymore either.
No, they don't. So it's like, I'm always trying to see what I want next. I like spicy wings. But I don't feel like you get enough wings. I want a wing platter. I don't want a wing appetizer. I want a wing entree, okay? I want like a castle of wings. A fortress of wings. A fortress of solitude of just chicken wings. I'm drifting into DC territory because I really been wanting to watch Superman, but I haven't done it yet. I've got no other point, really. On to the wings. Nice, covered in sauce, a little bit of green onion. They did provide me ranch. You can also get blue cheese. But, who wants ranch with jerk chicken? But if you want it, it's here. Well cooked, juicy. It's jerked. It's not doing the jerk dance, but it's a little jerked. I would say they are spicy, but I'm thinking like a. I spoke this. There it goes.
Let me get you on.
It's almost like it took the cough to activate. Before the cough, I was going to say it's like 3.5 out of 10 on the heat scale. Now it's sitting somewhere around like a 6. A comfortable 6. Nice little heat, very nice flavor. They get the bare stamp of approval. I would give those a solid 4 out of 5 plus. You're still not getting enough. But if you're craving some wings and a little bit of heat, even though it feels like temperature of 96 today, you can do it.
So are these your new favorite wings?
I'm not giving them that crown yet. Maybe we need to restart that wing hunt. If you want to see me do a wing hunt, not like a one video, but like keep trying to find the best set of wings across the SeaWorld property, leave a chicken emoji in the comments.
Can we talk about how large this plant-based dessert is? This is like huge. I think it's like the biggest one we've ever received, and I'm not mad at it. It has the vegan ice cream and the caramel. It's got coconut, but I don't care because I can get it out here. Yeah, that's definitely the vegan one, and it's so tasty. It's so fluffy. It's definitely better than Ohana's bread pudding, which there's a vegan one of that now too. I just think if you're gonna do dessert and you're gonna order it from a bar and you have to choose between Banana Cabana and Tambu, I would pick Banana Cabana all day because I don't even like coconut and I love this dessert. I would give this a 4.75 out of 5 desserts. It is delicious.
So, the battle of the bread puddings. I'm glad you get the bread pudding at the attached lounges at these places. Sometimes you don't want a whole all you care to enjoy. Sometimes you just want bread pudding. And if you're going to have bread pudding, why not Banana Cabana? I mean, yeah, I suppose the bread pudding at, what was it? Tambu is okay. Well, change it up. Change it up. And dig right in. Tons of that caramel. Take plenty of the coconut flakes. The princess is not gonna miss those. Not at all. I got a big coconut flake in the back of the throat. Shaved coconut. That's a mixed bag. It is you either love it or you hate it. I'm usually a hated portion. As much as I love islandy things, coconut is not one of my favorites. I'm fine if it's like mixed in something. But like shards of coconut on things, the texture on its own is off-putting. The bread pudding itself, it's fine. I like the plant-based ice cream, and I can have it. The bread pudding, nice. The pineapple, caramel sauce, love that. It's just a pineapple. Icky, sticky pineapple. Coconut.
You like pineapple?
I love pineapple. It's the coconut I don't like. Down coconut. Remember the trees. I would give it 3.75 out of 5 claws. To add to my list of ever-growing weaknesses, Disney weaknesses, if you will, is a Cuban. I coincidentally somehow ordered the Cuban last time we came here, but you know, it's been a number of years. So it's worth trying again. You have this thick-cut pork, slices of ham, big pieces of the pickle. Looks like melted Swiss cheese. It's pressed. It looks to have all the ingredients required of a Cuban, but will it be Cuban approved? I can't give it a stamp of approval. I'm not Cuban. Cubans, sound off. That is much better than I expected. Nice, thick cut of the pork. Very well seasoned, very juicy, not dry. The ham is compliment. I like that they didn't skimp on the pickle. I find that like most theme park and resort Cubans don't give you enough pickle. This is just enough pickle. There's mustard in there. It's kind of a thin layer, but it's definitely there. I like it. As far as Cuban goes, for quick service, I would order this over a burger any day of the week. I would give this a solid 4 out of 5 claws. If you like Cubans, I might be one to get. I can't have a banana cabana without a Goombay smash. If you ever spent any amount of time in North Florida, you know the Goombay smash is legendary in St. Augustine and surrounding parts for the way it will derail your day. I swear that I'll try not to let it ruin today. Maybe.
You didn't mosquito it.
I didn't. I'm just going all in like a gator.
Do it over.
Yeah, I needed a mosquito. That floater at the top, that'll hurt you. Luckily, there's plenty of pool chairs for you to lounge and pass out in. Very close distance by. If not, go lay on the hammocks on the little island next door. And the one in the shade, not the one in the sun. 4 out of 5 claws. I feel like a banana.
Yes, and if you saw us wearing 2 different outfits, it's mostly because Bear forgot the wallet the first time that we came here.
Yes, I did. I had to drive all the way back home. It took me an hour.
Hour and a half, actually, because it
12
was
miles.
raining. And then we were going to do more, and we got rained out, so we decided to come back another day and redo this crawl and then just throw those things in there since that was a thing.
You guys benefit and I get shamed.
Yes.
As it should be.
Yes, Bear's on, I don't know.
I've been grounded. I have
Shame.
to handle all the cast member conversations for the next 2 months.
And I also told him, or I didn't tell him, but he just started showing me the wallet and putting it in his pocket.
I actually walk it to her
every
across the
time
house,
that we leave the house
and show her as if I'm presenting a gift, and then I put that in my pocket as to ensure that it's still there. Because obviously my other checks leaving the house were not working.
And meanwhile, like I said like 8 times today while we were working, I was like, you got to remember the wallet. You got to remember the wallet. I have like PTSD now because like
I think it was actually 8.
the 3rd time that he's done this in like 3-4 months. So
We have the privilege of living close by, but when you got a schedule, that kind of hampers things.
yeah, it sucks. It happens, you know. Everybody has those things on vacation. You have those unexpected variables, and that's just what happened in this scenario, and that's fine. We still got to have a great time here at Banana Cabana, and now we will continue our crawl.
Life lesson, don't be Bear.
This Yuca bowl has transformed itself so many times. I don't even think you can call it a bowl now. I feel like it's more like a boat. So a Yuca boat with all the crema and the chorizo and the black beans and the pico. It is looking delicious. I actually got extra crema, but I don't even know if I'm gonna need it, but I'm definitely gonna use it with every bite. admit to my mistakes. Even though the size and serving has changed, the flavor is always delicious. I have no complaints. I have no notes about these Yuca fries. They are delicious. They are amazing. Perfect in every single way. I would give them a 5 out of 5. They are Princess's item. If you are staying here or if you don't know what you want to eat at Hollywood Studios or Epcot, just take the Skyliner over here and enjoy some good food.
As a, let's call it YouTuber, content creator, whatever you want to call us. I don't want to give the generic term that we don't subscribe to labels. We just post videos on YouTube and then we post everywhere else because that's where everybody else is. There's a certain amount of game to that we hate, honestly, where like you got to get people to want to watch the things that you want to post. So you regulars, you're going to be here regardless. We have a very tight-knit community and we love you guys. But bringing in new people sometimes can be hard. So you see words like new, worst, best of, the most terrible, hidden gem, the one that I hate the most. But I feel like Spyglass Grill is that one place that legitimately falls into like the hidden category, because without this video, how many of you, and be honest, actually know where this place is without us telling you? How many people have actually seen this place? It's easy enough to, go to any like the main resort quick service because they're easy to find in the lobby. You should check the lobby. Leave a comment below if you actually know where Spyglass Grill is, and no cheating. I know you're on the internet. I know you have a smartphone. Most of you are watching us on there. Don't cheat. Be honest. Spyglass, I knew it was going to do it at least once. Spyglass Grill has long been one of our favorite places to come. Even before the press panini to come and eat. We've done mini review here. We did one in the rain in our car, even. We will always find an excuse to come here. I would say that at least 50% of this video is just so that we can come here again and find a reason to eat and share with you guys. Plant-based chorizo, crispy yuca, that lime crema, plant-based crema, the tomatoes, the black beans. This place, to me, has been the proof of concept to every other sort of bowl or boat, in this case, that we've ever gotten on Walt Disney World property, and that includes the Tule Canteen. We continue to love these places. This Yuca bowl is a thing of dreams. You'll be hard-pressed to find any pool bar serving food anywhere near this good. And if you believe I'm wrong, you're more than welcome to leave your opinion on what you think is better so that you can be wrong in the comments below. 5 out of 5 claws. It's on the Better Necessities list. And if anything, this is probably one of the first items on our necessity list from like way back in the day. Pork tacos, not pork carnitas, just pork tacos. So roasted pulled pork, the crema, some cochita cheese, a little bit of slaw. Now, I promise you, somewhere deep down at the bottom of this tortilla, there is in fact pork. It's one thing they don't do here, it's skimp on the toppings. You are never gonna feel like you're gonna get your money's worth out of these tacos. Look at all that delicious looking pork. It's messy, but it's worth it. I'll be honest, not like I'm ever not honest. Sassy sometimes, salacious at worst. Before Galaxy's Edge opened, this is my favorite place to get food when we were at Hollywood Studios. These tacos, testament to that. I would much rather come here and get tacos than go to Maya Grill. I love Maya Grill, and that is a wild thing to admit on camera. I'd much rather come here. The value proposition for me, coming here for tacos, more than worth it. 4.25 out of 5 plus. Caribbean Beach is a large resort. It's smaller than it used to be, oddly enough. Before the Riviera opened, that was the check-in center for the Caribbean Beach. It's a massive resort. There's no need to walk all the way over to Banana Cabana for a drink, you can. It's the better bar, but you can get a limited selection of drinks here at Spyglass Grill. Don't catch me on that one. So I got strawberry daiquiri because, you know, strawberry smoothie with a little bit of rum poured on top. It's more pirate than that. Don't forget to mosquito it. Remember, dunk? I'm learning from the Florida mosquitoes. They will serve you well. It is exactly as you expect. A syrupy slushy with bottom of the barrel well alcohol. But there will be some effects. 3 out of 5 plus. We have spied good food and then shared it with you.
I would say that if you were going to be on the Skyliner line and only eat at a a moderate or value hotel, Spyglass Grill is one of the best locations that you can select out of those categories.
I would say, regardless of which resort you're staying at, be it moderate, deluxe, or otherwise, and you're on the Skyliner line and the weather is good, this should definitely be one place you come. Period.
Even breakfast.
Yes.
Like, just come.
Between
it's
maybe
so
like,
good.
I can say objectively, as far as quick service goes, the best places to stop on the Skyliner line, period, will probably be here, Bar Riva / Primo.
And Pop Century.
It's up there. It's up there. But we know what you guys think. Are you excited about the things you see at Spyglass Grill? Or would you rather spy some vittles somewhere else? So, more to share still.
These are one of the few tacos where I actually wish that they were corn because they will fall apart in your hand. I'm going to take off this pineapple here because it's not my thing. I'll just put it over there for Bear. And then put some lime, just a little bit. I did get extra cream, but see, it just falls apart because it's so... The flour is not what is meant to be in this taco. And I think what I'm going to do too is add the pico and the rice because it's just so soft. You can get this at Spyglass or CenterTown. CenterTown also has the burger. There are so many things that I miss about the black bean tacos. Like these tacos used to be my favorite tacos on Walt Disney World property, and I used to say that like they're the best non-alt meat ones, but I feel like once they switched from black beans to these pinto beans, it's kind of gone downhill a little bit. I don't think that additional sauce will actually help with the situation. I think putting the rice in it is the only redeeming quality. I feel like the rice is the only thing that is actually good on this plate. These tacos went from hot to not so fast, it really breaks my heart. Yeah, I don't think I could recommend these anymore. I'm gonna give them a 2 out of 5 tacos. They're sustenance.
Taco. The Mexican cultures do not have the cornered on tacos. The Caribbean does a fine taco. Black bean, jackfruit, fish tacos, pork tacos, tacos all around the world. It's a Caribbean sandwich. And yes, taco is another form of a sandwich. Is that inflammatory? Yes. Do I so much care? Probably not. No, I never thought I would say this about beans in general, but I feel like the black beans give the taco more structure. They have the ability to be, not always, but they have the ability to be less wet and soggy while at the same time having something that at least you can feel bite into. Pinto beans seem to more easily turn into mush without too much trying. So you end up getting what's basically a pinto bean salad in a tortilla, and it bites exactly like that when you bite into it. So if you have like texture issues, it's like smooth or crunchy because of the slaw, It's fine. It tastes fine. It's just messy, and it feels like there's something missing. And given that we can get vegan chorizo at Spyglass Grill, and you have Yuca and other such things that you've thrown in these from time to time, we've gotten jackfruit here back in the day more than a few times. It just feels like being this is CenterTown Market, the center market of this entire resort, you can do a little bit better. I am disappointed. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. 3.25 out of 5 plus. So, CenterTown Market's roasted chicken, half roasted chicken, not half Mojo roasted chicken, just half chicken. I had expected that being CenterTown Market, it would be a jerk chicken or a half Mojo chickens. They have Mojo chicken at Sebastian's. They do jerk chicken at Cabana. Roasted chicken is fine. I just feel like there'd have been some sort of other qualifier in that name. Either way, I like a good roast chicken. I'll take a whole chicken, but I'll also take a half. I'm greedy, but I have limits. Ooh, the skin's looking nice and pretty, like nice and crispy, nice and seasoned. Get your little cut in there, a little bit of that breast meat. Yeah. That is a nice, tasty jerk chicken. Well, I wouldn't say jerk. It's nice roasted chicken. It has the same sort of spices you would expect out of Caribbean food, but with none of the heat. So it is a non-spicy roasted chicken, but still very, as the princess would say, herbaceous and well seasoned. The chicken is moist and tender. The skin is like the candy that you've been expecting. If you're looking for something that you know is going to fill you up without going to the extreme in either direction of like sweet or spicy, this will be the savory chicken for you. I give this 3.7 out of 5 points.
So the cucumber tomato salad, you can actually get this at multiple locations around Walt Disney World property. This is like one thing that if I can get it, I will get it because it is just so good and it gives me like Persian salad vibes. So I'm just here for it.
I think I just love like the wetness of the tomato with the crunchiness of the cucumber. And then you get like a little bit of that pickled onion action in there. It's just a really tasty salad. It's just refreshing. It's delicious. I would eat this, like if this was available in the parks, I would get it all the time. But I also have no problems like coming and getting a little bowl to go and then taking it with me to like Hollywood Studios. I don't think I would take it with me to Epcot because one, there's places at Epcot I can get it, and two, there's too many places to eat at Epcot. But Hollywood Studios, I would take it there. Or, if I was going to do a Skyliner crawl or whatever. It's good salad. It tosses my salad. It's delicious and nutritious. I would give it a 4 out of 5 salads.
Rabbit food and of any other kind is still rabbit food. This is one of our most enjoyable salads on the property. It makes me miss the the watermelon salad from Sanaa. Disney, the princess is giving you free gas. You can make to-go salad snackables. Put it in the same container you put the overnight oats in. Put the dressing separate. People will buy it. To-go salad. Throw it in lounge slide. Throw your camera bag, in my case. Hop on a Skyliner and go. You have like a ready-to-eat meal on the go to go in the parks. And it doesn't need to be served ice cold. Vinaigrette's nice touch. Cucumber's crunchy. The tomatoes have a nice acidity pop to them. It works as a salad. They balance each other out like Amos and Andy or Cheech and Chong, Tom and Jerry, Donald and Goofy. Yes, Donald and Goofy are my pair. So Donald and Goofy. 4 out of 5 balls. You've eaten the food at the center of all things.
We really enjoy quick service dining here at CenterTown Market. We also love their one table why did I say CenterTown Market? Caribbean Beach. We also love their one table service restaurant here at Sebastian's Bistro. We both feel that it is better than Ohana by a mile. And as a vegan and a non-vegan, we have always said that this resort in particular is more accommodating to both of our diets. Even though there's a lot of mango on the menu and he's allergic, he can always find something to eat here too, so.
It's really, oddly enough, here in Animal Kingdom Lodge are probably the best mixed diet resorts on property.
Yeah.
But I want to hear your experiences, as always, in the comments below. Maybe you find a resort that fits your dietary needs better than the two that we think are the best. By all means, comments is always a good place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
We have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, well, I think Bear will yeet himself to the Riviera and never Caribbean again. And his favorite Christmas music is here.
I think I'm just going to be the new Pan and then fly off to Neverland. But you heard the girl.